Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the crypto realm. All right, so we're going to talk about how crypto remains the largest investment sector in 2022, outpacing fintech and biotech. Yeah, you know why? Because smart money likes decentralization. Dumb money that likes agendas likes centralization. Funding for crypto developer teams in Miston Labs and Aptos Labs have led DeFi and Web3 deal making in Q3 this year, which is all great and all. But have you seen the headlines lately? Like India to test digital rupee in 4 cities with 4 banks. Ukraine considering CBDCs. So these are the enemy, right? So once you guys find out, you start liking this digital currency your government's providing. Wait until you have your first protest. Boom. All your accounts will be shut down. Then you can't even have any money. Think about it. So this is where I think crypto is going to take off yet again. All these social platforms and all this stuff that these centralized entities, people are waking up. They're full of lies, full of bots, fake accounts, telling you what to think, harassing other people. It's a game, and crypto is going to win. Decentralization will just win. So funding for crypto, yeah, we just read that. But Aptos Labs and stuff like that, they're very new. Let's see what they can achieve. I personally like Cardano. Web3 and DeFi are still leading funding activity in the venture capital space, even as deals slow down, according to a new report. And with these venture capitalists, you have to be very careful, like coins of like Solana and FTX. They're all VC people, all of them. And like, look what they did, because they don't care about the markets. They don't care about what the technology actually does. It's about making money for them. That's why I like Cardano. There's no Ponzonomics involved. It's straight up for the people, by the people, to make everything better. For nations to come in, join, create better systems that they had before, connectivity to communities that they never had before. But does centralization want that? No. Centralization will censor you for saying anything, even if it's the truth. They don't care. If they have an agenda, you have no voice. People are waking up to that. Investment in emerging technologies for the third consecutive quarter in the 3 months to September 2022. The latest emerging tech indicator report from PitchBook found that with deal values reaching 4.7 billion, down 32% on the Spring's 6.9 billion. Good. Centralization's got to go. When people see what CBDCs are, they're not going to like it. As soon as you don't like what somebody's doing and you say, I don't like that, they're going to shut your account down if you cause too much fuss. Think about that. Despite the decline in deal making and a troubled year for crypto, Web3 and DeFi projects were still the largest areas for investment in emerging tech, beating out fintech and biotech. hmm And if you don't believe what I'm saying, check out the Canadian protests where Justin Trudeau, he just blocked everybody's account that was protesting. And he went as far as to block people's accounts, bank accounts that were funding or just giving to the convoy, to the trucker convoy. Just blocked those people's accounts, destroyed them. This is our government. It's ridiculous. We can't protest against their actions, but they can just destroy our lives. How many times do you see your government giving away 100 million here, 100 million there? It's unreal. Meanwhile, you got potholes in the street. Disgusting. In the third, okay. In the third quarter, investment in the sector was 879 million, the lowest recorded amount since the second quarter of last year. But 6.5 billion has still been poured into the space over the past 12 months, far, outs, uh, far outstripping the second most backed space of fintech, which has raised 2.7 billion. The sector's status was also boosted by the fact that two of the largest deals in the quarter were blockchain projects, Miston Labs and Aptos Labs. Man, I don't trust these other companies. I just trust Cardano. With raises valued to 300 million and 200 million, respectively, these came second only to WeWork founder Adam Newman's new rental startup, Flow, which raised 350 million. Other big DeFi and Web3 raise in the third quarter included digital asset management platform Safe's 100 million Series A and NFT event Community Proofs 50 million round. Yeah, I don't even know what those are. I just say stick with what's here and proven because most of these are VC funded coins. which means they're the same centralized people that crash everything else just for money and greed. You're in it for crypto, you like the tech. I hear some YouTuber channels say, well, if people tell you they're in it for the tech, they're just full of shit. Get the fuck out of here. I want like a better system, a more independent system. And if you freaking can't handle that, you like that centralized shit, just go away from me. It's ridiculous. Why wouldn't somebody want to create a movie for themselves and then put it on an NFT and somebody can buy it right from your site? Like, why wouldn't somebody want to be responsible for their own gains instead of handing it over to centralized entities and then they do with that money what they will in their own agendas? It's like everything that people complain about, you've handed over the power. You've handed over the money to these banks, to these institutions to do with what they will for like, what, a century now? More? So you have to blame yourself. When something like crypto comes along that totally will eliminate their means to do what they do, you have to stand up and fight for that because they're going to try and crush it every step of the way. And it's our job, the people that are in it for the tech, to remind everybody about the tech, the decentralization, the peer-to-peer, the no middleman, no third party. These banks and stuff, they're corrupt. If you look out through history, they are the ones that cause every depression all the time so they can gain more control by buying it all up later. They don't get into a place, they'll crush it economically. Then come in years later, oh, we're here to help you now. Like, we can help you. Then they end up with the whole entire country's reserves over a long period of time, buying up all the land, people defaulting on loans from situations that the banks all conspire and create to do. So it's like that, people. And if you don't think it's like that, you need to actually wake up. Seriously. So the crypto round. Play hard, trade smart.